Right, good morning everybody. Hope we're all fit and well. No illness, no injuries, no dog bites, nothing else like that. So we'll set ourselves up, standing nice and tall, drawing that tummy in, shoulders back, arms down at our sides, and using our usual balance movement just to wake those senses up. So that's that little lean forward, catch your weight with your toes, and then it's back to just before you think you're going to fall. If you do, take that step, little rocket forwards and back. Just helps that proprioception, get to know where that body is, wakes that brain up. That's good. Couple more times. So as we lean forwards, we're just catching the weight on those toes, not going up to tiptoes. That's it. Now find that spot where you're nicely balanced. You don't feel you're falling forwards or back. I'm going to start to tilt that pelvis under. So one hand in front, one behind or on your hips, whichever you prefer. Remember, we're just rotating that pelvis, the squeeze of the tummy, then put that arch in the small of the back. So it just tilts under and then back. Helps us to find a neutral spine position, loosens up that lower back, gets us ready to move. That's good. A few more. So we always start with the same setup, just gets our body in position and wakes us up, ready to get going. Couple more. Good. One more. And then find that spot now where we're nicely balanced and we're getting our feet moving. So pressing that foot into the ground as we pedal those feet. We're letting those arms just naturally join in. That's it. So push down into the floor. You might get your feet creaking and cracking a little bit. As long as that's not painful, perfectly normal. There we go. And gradually we increase the arm movement. So one's starting to push back as the other's coming forwards. And that's it. So that arm's coming up to shoulder height. And now let's take those arms higher. So they're coming up. Really lifting up. Pushing both arms back. So getting that really nice open out stretch around those shoulders and the chest. That's good. Couple more. So one more inside. And bringing that back down. Okay, still standing with those feet nicely under our hips, nice and tall. Just want you to raise the arms, open out, and down. So you can take a deep breath as you open, and then blow it out as you come back down. That's good. So that really nice stretch back as we open out those arms. Good, keeping that going. So standing nice and tall. Good, a few more. We're going to extend this movement. We're going to turn it into that angel. So we're going to start to sweep in front, open out. So just fairly gentle to begin with. Start to get a little bit of movement in the upper body. A little lean back as we open that chest out. And bending those knees a little bit more. So we dip in that little bit lower. As we cross the arms in front, alternate which arm crosses over the top of the other. Because with one being slightly higher, it does make you twist a fraction. So we don't want to make sure that's evened out. That's it. Really good. Good. Couple more. And bringing that up. Well done. Okay, so we're standing nice and tall. You're going to take the weight onto one leg. Just sweep the other leg through. So it's just a steady sweep forwards and back. Good, a couple more. Down, reset yourself, switch to the other leg and bring that leg through. So a chance to compare the balance, so you're more balanced one side than the other. Feel more stable on this leg. If so, little cue, just have a little practice on the other side. So when you wait for that kettle to boil, you can just stand there. A little bit of balance work, stand on one leg. Or when you're brushing your teeth, things like that, little chances just to get extra little bits of balance work in. And then bringing that back down. So this time we're going to mix it up a little bit. So instead of just going straight side to side, we're going to combination it. So we're going forwards and out to the side. So we're sweeping forwards and then out. So we get that change of direction. Gives you that bigger balance test. If you do need to hold onto the wall or a piece of furniture, not a problem, just try and keep a really light touch on it. That's it. Couple more. And bringing that down. So reset onto that other leg. Same again, stepping forwards and out. Good. Keeping that going. Good. Two more. And bringing it in. Okay, so you might want to stand probably about at least halfway along your mat, facing lengthways along it. Just going to take that step back, drop it down. So into that back lunge. Try and keep your head and chest up. Arms just go wherever's natural for you. If that's keeping them on your hips, if that's letting them move forwards. Dropping down as low as you feel comfortable. If that's knee to the ground, brilliant. If that's just a little dip back, absolutely fine. Whatever's your level. more each leg. And we're bringing that back in. Okay, so we're going to add in a squat. So keep standing lengthways in the middle of that mat. I'm just going to a few squats to begin with. So just got our standard Pilates squat, knees tracking forwards, over the feet, head and chest up. That's good. Couple more. Okay, so we're going to add those two together now. So we're going to do a back lunge, a squat, lunge with the other leg. So down, squat, lunge, squat, lunge. That's it. Keep that going now. That's it. Really good. Excellent. A few more times. Good. One more each leg. Last squat. And bring that back up. Well done. Okay, take yourself further back along your mat. Feet under those hips, standing tall, hands high, and let's roll it down. Curling down towards those feet, unroll, bringing it back up, reaching high, down we go. Just a nice, smooth, steady movement. That's it. Good. Hopefully you'll find that your hamstrings and your lower back start to ease out, stretch it out. You can gradually get a little bit lower. But if you do need to soften those knees, absolutely fine. But as we curl, remember we're tucking that chin, rolling the shoulders, curving the spine, down towards the feet. And as we unroll, we stack those vertebrae, nice and tall, nice and high. We unroll. Good. This time I want you to stop at the bottom. So we're taking that down, let it hang. And now press one shoulder down, then the other. That's it, a few more. Good, one more each side. And unrolling that back up. Bring yourself up. Hands high. One more time, take it down. Down towards the mat. We're going to walk it out into that kneeling box position. So knees under hips, hands under shoulders. And we're going to push that spine up, dropping the head into our cat position. That cat stretch. And rotate the shoulders through, dropping the spine down. So we're looking up. And again, push that spine up to rotate through the shoulders. letting that spine curve down, head up, thumb in the air. And back to normal, sit back on those heels, stretching through that child's pose. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to start down on our fronts on the mat. So I want you to lay down, hands up at 90 degrees to the shoulder, forearms flat on the floor. We're just going to start with a bit of a torso raise, get that back warmed up and moving, and then we're going to extend into another exercise. So down on your mat, arms at 90 degrees. Just a nice, steady torso lift. So we use the muscles in the back. Arms are just for balance and support. It's the back doing the work. Steady down. So at least a second or two to lift. We pause, slowly down. Times, then we go into our next exercise. Good, so one more. And relax that down. So we're staying on our fronts. We're going to go into that VW movement. So on our front, we're going to start with our arms forwards in a V position. We're going to lift from the mat, then we squeeze those elbows down and back to make that W. We extend back to the V and we lower down. So it's raise, squeeze, forwards and down. Off we go. Like a lift. Squeeze back. Try as if you're grabbing a pencil between the shoulder blades. Then forwards and down. Nice and steady. That's it, nice, steady away. That's it, a few more times, just keeping that going. That's it. So one more, we'll move on to our leg action. Squeezing that back forward and down. So from here, we're just going to press our hips into the mat, raise those long legs and squeeze our heels together. So just pulling those heels in together. That's it, should be a crack of warm up between your cheeks as you're doing this one. That's it. Good. Couple more. Last one. And down. So we're going to put the two together. So we do one arm action followed by 8 of the heel taps. So off we go. So raise. Squeeze those elbows back. Forwards. And down. Then heels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the arms. it. Keep that pattern going. Good. So 1 arm action, then followed by 8 of those heel taps. Good. A couple more. We'll do 1 more of each. And resting that down. Well done. Okay, so staying on our fronts, we're going to put our hands down onto the mat, our feet back, and move ourselves up into that sort of pyramid shape with our bum up in the air, so a bit of a downward dog. We're going to start in this position. We're then going to rotate through the shoulders, taking our hips down close to the mat and rotate back. If you do find that really difficult, we can do that one from our knees. So we can rotate and through. So simplified version there, down off our knees. Or we can take that full one up from our feet. So we're controlling that movement with our core, with our back. That's the area doing the work. Control us down and to lift us back up. That's good. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, so we're going to go on to a similar exercise we've done before. So it's a bit like a thread the needle, but this time, instead of rotating back up, we're going to go into a bit of a press up. So we work from our knees. We take 1 arm, we go under, and we try and get our shoulder close to the mat. So we come under, back to the hand position, lower it down, up. Under the other side, as low as we can, into that press up and through. That's it, really good. Keep it nice and steady. Struggle with those press ups, just go shallower, or bring the hands back and do a smaller one, whatever's most comfortable for you. That's it, really good. Good. 1 more to each side. And that's it. Bring that back up. Excellent, well done. Okay, going to take it over onto our side now. So I want you to lay out nice and long, extend it out, arm under the head, legs long and straight, hand in front for balance if we need. Hips are stacked, one on top of the other. Try draw your waist away from the floor and your feet a fraction off the ground if we can. We're just going to start with that single leg lift. Again, it doesn't need to be super high. We're not trying to do the splits. Just keeping that controlled movement. So if you want to challenge that balance, you can take that hand away, but make sure we're keeping those hips stacked. If you need that hand there, just a light touch to help you balance. good. Do a couple more. And rest that down. Okay, let's roll it over or spin round. Same exercise to the other side. Nice and long and straight, legs extended, and just lifting that top leg. Just a steady way. Keep that body nice and long and straight, resting on that hip. Keeping those feet just off the ground if you can. That's it, couple more. Last one. Bringing it down, good. Okay, back over to your other side, so we'll roll it over again. Starting in the same position, but we're going to do a double lift. So there's 2 stages. So we start, so we go top leg up, bottom leg comes to meet it, bottom leg down, top leg down. So it's up, up, down, down. That's it. Really good, keeping that going now. So it's lifting up in 2 stages, down in 2. Up, down, down. Good. Just keep that moving now. Couple more times. Last one. Rest that down, roll yourselves over, spinning round to that other side, laying out nice and long and straight, extending out, hand in front, and off we go, down, down. So that's 2 stages. Really good. Going, that constant, slow, steady movement. It's all about control, how we do these exercises. It's not about speed, it's not about number of repetitions. Keep it steady, keeping it controlled. Better to do 1 right than 20 wrong. Good. 2 more. Last one. And bring that down. Okay, back over to the other side. We're going to bend those knees, bring the arms out at 90 degrees to the body. So we're going to open the door, but this time we're going to take it over the top and then draw it around on the floor in that semicircle. So we open over the top, looking towards that hand, sweep it around the head to come back. Over and sweep. Really good. Gives a lovely stretch and release of that shoulder. Good. Nicely around.
You're perfect.
That's it. A few more times. set, 2 more. One more time. And bring that together. Roll yourself over or spin round, whichever's easiest. Same again on the other side. Knees bent, arms at 90 degrees to the body. Open, look at that hand. Sweep it around your head to come back. Open out and around. That's it. That's it, good. A few more. So we'll take 2 more now. So let's open that up. Follow that hand as it comes back. Last one. Taking it over. Sweep it around the head and back together. Well done. Okay, bring yourselves over onto your back. So we're going to start laying back with our feet up in our tabletop position. So that's 90-degree bend at hip and at knee. And those hands are pointing to the ceiling. So looking like that dead fly. Yep, hands up. And we're just going to start with tapping that one toe down. So it's just tapping straight down to begin with. And let's add the arm in. So the opposite arm is tapping back. Other hand and leg are staying pointing straight up to the ceiling. That's really good. Okay, we're going to change it up a little bit now. So we're gonna stay with the toe tap, but we're gonna do 3 on each side. We're gonna go wide, we're gonna go straight, and we're gonna curtsy. So we start, we're gonna tap wide, tap straight, curtsy, wide, straight, curtsy. Keep that going. Don't worry if you miss one, if you get the pattern slightly wrong. Doesn't matter. That's good. So it's wide, straight, curtsy. Excellent. You should just feel it pulling very slightly differently across your core for each one. Changes the weight, the movement, the control. That's it. Good. One more each side. Last set. Wide, straight, and curtsy. Excellent. Bring those knees in, give them a little stretch. Okay, we're staying on our back, staying up with feet up in that tabletop, hands are down on the mat. We're going to take a double knee drop, so we're going to let both knees rock to the side, keep our shoulders on the mat, bring it up over the other side. When you feel that shoulder lift, that's the point that we bring those knees back up and over. So depending on your flexibility, that might be just after center, or your knees may go all the way to the floor. Use that core to bring them over. Hands and arms are just for support, but we're using the muscles in our core to raise and control those knees. those going. That's it. A few more.
Your soul is so pure.
Good. One more each side. Last one. Take that over. Back up. And down. Okay, slowly coming up into your sitting position. So we're sitting up nice and tall, with our back straight, got our arms forwards. And we're just going to start to roll that back, bringing it back up, sitting tall. That's good. So it's control as we go back, up to sitting tall.
Can you feel my heartbeat?
That's good. A few more times before we change it up. So in a couple of reps time, we're going to add in the archer movement. So on this next one, as we go back, we draw one hand back like drawing a bow. It stays close into the body. And we look towards that hand that's drawing back. So it stays in close rather than sweeping wide. We still turn, look to that hand. Keeping it controlled.
Can you feel my heartbeat?
Excellent, few more. Good, one more to each side. Last one. And up. Okay, last exercise, just a little bit of our roll up. So all the way back, hands around the head. We're going to bring those hands over. When we see the hands, we lift the head, tuck the chin, bringing ourselves up, rolling towards the feet, and unroll that back. Control all the way, one vertebra at a time onto the mat. Take the hands over, bring it up, curling all the way to those feet, and slowly back. That's good. And slowly back down. That's it, one more, and on your next one we're going to stop at the top. So as we come up, lifting our head, tucking our chin, roll towards those feet. Can we grab your toes? If not, grab the ankles. Stretch out that back and hamstrings. And slowly release as we sit up. Cross one leg over the other one. Turn into the side of the bent leg. That's it. And change legs. We swap that over. Turn to the other side. And then it's feet together. Bring those feet in close to the body, let the knees drop down. Good. Just relax the legs wherever's comfortable. Hands together. Pulling those shoulder blades apart. then up above the head. Lean to one side and the other. And hands in the small of your back or reaching back behind, chest forwards. That's good. Okay, releasing slowly up to your feet. So standing high. Just want you to stand up, picking up one foot. Doing that thigh, a little stretch. Good, and change. Good, relax that down, take our feet wide, sweeping through, up high, last time. This one takes us up onto those toes, reach for the sky for 3, 2, 1, and relax it there. Well done, thank you very much.